Brazil, officially known as the Federative Republic of Brazil, is the largest country in South and Latin America. With an area of 8.5 million square kilometers and over 211 million people, it is the fifth largest country by area, whereas the sixth most populous country in the globe. Therefore, people here come across new astonishing revelations frequently. These include magnificent, mysterious Blue Lake Caverns and towns having the birth of twins more common than any other part of the world. Today, we'll tell you about the 15 mysterious things recently discovered in Brazil. So sit tight and make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Six-fingered family. Character traits and physical features are passed down from generation to generation, but you won't be able to digest this one. A family having an extra finger on both hands. Yes, a family that consists of 26 members and 14 have 6 fingers instead of 5 on each hand. Being football and music lovers, they use this extra limb effectively. They find it much easier to string guitars, play the piano, and make much better goalkeepers in soccer. Although the goalkeeper of the family enjoys the advantage but faces an awkward situation while searching for gloves, as so far no company produces 6-fingered gloves. The family is proud of their unique feature and none of them has felt shy of using this additional facility. Blue Lake Cave. This unique mystical blue cave located in Brazil is believed to not have been visited by any human. It was discovered by the native Tairina tribesmen in 1924. They're considered to be unaware of it till that time. It's part of one of the biggest flooded cavities found on the globe. It's dubbed as the Gruta do Lago Azul or Blue Lake Grotto. This more than 200-meter deep cave is filled with amazing blue water as the sunlight passes through the cracks of the ceiling of the cave. As per unconfirmed estimates, the cave is fed by the water from an underground river. In 1992, a joint Franco-Brazilian expedition found an enormous treasure comprising thousands of prehistoric animal bones of gigantic mammals. This archaeological site is believed to have fossils which include saber-toothed tigers to the mammoth sloth, the size of an elephant. Twin Town. Candido Godoy is a small town in southern Brazil. Its economy is mainly based on agriculture. You'd be surprised to know that the number of twins born in the town, and you may start thinking that there is something special in its water. Reports show that the largest average of twin births on Earth takes place in Candido Godoy. A university study indicates that 10% of births between 1990 and 1994 were twins. This percentage is about 5 times more than the state average, and 50% of these were identical twins. Due to the absence of an apparent explanation, people attribute this phenomenon to some myth. One of the legends states that about 80% of the population of the town are basically of German descent. Proponents of this myth believe that Joseph Mengele, a Nazi scientist, referred to as the Angel of Death, is the man behind this phenomenon. Joseph is said to have died in 1979 in Sao Paulo. He visited the area in the 1960s, and during his stay he performed secret mysterious experiments on women who later gave birth to twins. A former mayor claimed that the project was known as Rule of Wives. Finger of God. A natural wonder situated at a distance of just 30 miles away from Rio de Janeiro is famed as Dado de Deus. It is an awe-inspiring naturally formed granite artwork. A lot of tourists and thrill-seekers from all over the world are attracted to this naturally crafted hand with an index finger pointing towards the heavens. It's nicknamed Finger of God. It's situated at an altitude of 5,417 feet and has quite a difficult climb even for expert climbers. Those who dare to surmount this difficult mountain get to experience the stunning view of Brazil's former capital and the surrounding national park. Till the early 1800s, European mountaineers claimed this peak to be unreachable. However, in 1912, a group of Brazilians set the example of surmounting the peak to be followed subsequently by others. The mesmerizing point is located among a series of ridges and valleys. Geologists believe that this rock formation took place approximately 620 million years ago. Sao Paulo Blood Red Pool. In Sao Paulo, tourists can see a massive ship-like building that's about 80 meters tall and resembles a boat in the harbor. It is a gigantic inverted arch building having porthole-shaped windows and a distinct pool seemingly filled with red blood. This is known as Hotel Unique. Locals have nicknamed it the Watermelon. It has a distinguished crescent-shaped building and serves as the main attraction for tourists to lodge in the area. The designer took optimum advantage of the hotel's oddly architectured walls. He has placed TVs slanting and designed tables to extend up to the edge of the curvature. In addition to the fascinating rooms and rooftop terrace, the hotel is equipped with a gourmet restaurant that presents a stunning view of South America's largest city. Tourists can enjoy music on the terrace of the blood-red outdoor pool situated on the terrace. They can even enjoy a large circular blue cushion and a 15-tier stack of booze bottles in the hotel lobby. The Anaconda. Engineers working on dam construction in the Amazon rainforest discovered a strange creature that has been classified as a reptile. It is an amphibious animal having no limbs and closely resembles an earthworm. It has male anatomy and is termed a penis snake. This astonishing animal was found when a group of workers was draining a part of Madeira River for maintenance of an extremely controversial hydroelectric project. They found 6 snakes at the rocky bottom. These are considered to be aquatic animals and don't have lungs, as they are suspected to breathe through their skin. At a distance of about 1,550 miles away at the mouth of the Amazon River, more similar creatures have also been discovered. They feed on small fish, worms and other aquatic invertebrates. Due to poor eyesight, they primarily navigate through smell. Strange lights. A strange orbit-type light was observed by a security guard posted at a business parking lot who caught the view on CCTV as the light was descending from the sky and stopping just above the ground. It floated without bobbing, scooted along the road and ultimately disappeared off-screen. The security guard was flabbergasted watching it and played it back several times to make out what actually it was. Finally, he posted it on the internet thinking maybe someone could help him solve the riddle. It might have been some kind of glare, but the actual cause remained unknown. Epic tunnel heist. Recently, Brazilian police discovered and foiled a well-orchestrated bank robbery plot aimed to deprive the Banco de Brazil of $318 million. An evil genius gang of 16 persons led by a 35-year-old lady who'd been implicated in Uruguay for attempting robbery on a security van just a few months before planned to perform a heinous crime using a tunnel. They dug a 2,000-foot-long tunnel that originated from a nearby rental house and reached to Sao Paulo government-owned bank. As per a report issued by the Sao Paulo State Public Safety Department, the gang had already been under surveillance for about 3 months before the revelation of the tunnel. Criminals had allegedly expended $1.27 million on the construction of the tunnel. The tunnel was dug by hand, 3 feet high, and was electrified. Gigantic anacondas. Giant anaconda is believed to be the direct descendant of the legendary Titanoboa. Presently, the anaconda is considered to be one of the largest snakes on the earth, and some of them can reach up to a length of 30 feet while weighing 600 pounds. The anaconda is a constrictor as it uses constriction as its main mode of offense while preying. Anaconda constricts its prey to death. Being predators, they can hunt down different species. They can even take a chance to target an elephant whose neck was grabbed by the nightmarish predator serpents. Humans have been afraid of these serpents right from ancient times, as indicated through texts of divine snakes. Numerous novels, films and tales have been rampant all over the world, which exaggerated the awesome anaconda and other imaginary snakes. Brazilian UFO. Recently, a video showing an oblong object in the Brazilian skies went viral. However, no other report was heard about this happening except for this video. Maybe it was the first instance of witnessing a UFO in Brazil. One may guess it resembles the lead side of a pencil held by a string in front of the camera. People remain critical and suspicious of such videos as no clear object is visibly captured by camera. This might be the result of distortion created by the alien ship, or maybe just that the person could not correctly hold and focus the camera on the object. At times it seems to be a hoax, as hardly any information is available on the subject. Peanut Street. Residents of Peanut Street believe that the street will always have ample parking space. Whenever someone parks their car there and forgets to apply the parking brakes, the car will start moving uphill. People relate it to the hill being haunted and the existence of massive magnetic deposits in the area that draws the vehicles up due to powerful magnetic exertion. Actually, it's an optical illusion and has been noticed in a few locations over the globe. Although the street seems to be ascending, in reality there is a slight dip in the road. Due to contrasting scenery and landmarks in the surroundings, the vehicle looks like it's moving upward, whereas it's actually going downhill. giant emerald. Recently, an immense gem rock has been discovered in gem mining field in Brazil. It's estimated to be worth €238 million. It's guarded by heavy security and locked at a secret location. The owner, who identified himself with his name's initials as FG, is afraid of being kidnapped, extortion, and attempt of armed robbery. He claims to have appointed a forklifter in order to move the gem rock. He fears that this emerald might set off a competition among the Brazilian underworld to steal his belonging. Rio Negro. At a distance of about 6 miles from the city of Manaus, a wet wonder of nature can be seen where two-toned water conversion of two massive Amazon streams takes place. The location is familiar as the meeting of the waters. At this point, dark waters of aptly named Rio Negro mix with the sandy water of the upper Amazon, which is known as Rio Solimões. Both the rivers join here and flow for about 4 miles without mixing. They form a polychromatic boundary that is so distinctive it can be observed from space. A geologist described the mixing of waters as 6 Mississippis. The presence of different sediments like sand, mud and silt give the water coffee-like color. However, Rio Negro carries a negligible amount of sediment. It has a dark tea-like color attributed to dissolved plant matter. It flows smoothly and has a temperature of about 6 degrees Celsius warmer than the Rio Solimões, which is faster flowing, having denser and cooler waters. Snake Island. A unique island with features from the tropics like tropical weather, rainforest and a beautiful coastline exists in Brazil, but people cannot visit it. The island is known as Ilha de Camada Grande and is occupied by hundreds of thousands of snakes. These are highly venomous serpents. The area is generally known as Snake Island. There exists a plethora of facts and myths about the island. Before moving to number 1 on this list, here is a creepy image found online which was captioned, "Sometimes when you're trying to catch something in the ocean, you end up being the prey and not the predator." There are all kinds of beasts that exist in the deep that can flip the script on a human. Is this unlucky tourist about to get a first-hand experience with the deep? Or is it all a hoax? Let us know in the comments below. Swimming pool collapse. People fond of swimming may love to have a swimming pool on the rooftop, but it has immense hazards. For example, this rooftop swimming pool collapsed. Luckily, no one was swimming in it at that time. The collapse caused sizable damage to the property. It would have been catastrophic if anyone would have come across it, as the water flowing at enough force to pick up and move the cars parked there. 270 residents were forced to stay out of their homes for the next 5 days, while engineers and repair teams worked to repair the extensive damage. Investigators worked to find the cause of the disaster, but it had not been made public. No doubt, Brazil is one breathtakingly beautiful and unique country with much to offer. Do tell us in the comments which of these amazing new discoveries made in Brazil is your favourite. We'll be back soon with another mind-boggling video for you guys. Until then, have a great time. Goodbye.